Grant, would you say that was one of your best starts of the year, and what do you think, was working tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just over the past couple of weeks. I've been working on a lot of things. The last bullpen, I I guess turned the intensity down a little bit. I was hitting all my spots. Pitches were a little bit better. And, I was like, I need to take it into my next outing. And I did that. There were a few pitches that, I tried to dog up on a little bit. But, for the most part, I just stayed loose and, just tried to whip it in there.
Where did the idea from taking the volume or the intensity down come from?
It's just, I feel like over the weeks of just working on things, I feel like I work on something new every single day. Just working on all of that stuff, just kind of got me back to, just being smooth. And I guess, just so happened that the last couple bullpens, I was very loose, hitting all my spots. And I just took it into the game today, and it worked.
Does, like all of us have been saying, the Braves need a starter. Does that motivate you guys, guys within the rotation?
Yeah, yes and no. The guys in there, we know what we're capable of. And on the other end, you can use it for, motivation. But, I try not to, listen to it because sometimes it can get you in trouble. Try to do too much. You go out there, I feel like I have been, the last few starts, trying to do too much instead of just letting my stuff work, like I did tonight. You can take it either way. And I try to ignore it and do what I know what I can do.
Just gaining the trust in your sinker, you've been using it a lot more, right? Can you just walk us through, just incorporate into more?
Yeah, absolutely. Every bullpen I throw more, and I try to work on more of the backdoor sinker, which I haven't really perfected yet. I tried to throw a few tonight that ended up arm side, but if I can have something going to the right instead of left, like I usually do, I feel like if I could throw it somewhere in the zone, they're gonna put it in the ground ball. But yeah, it's come a long way for me to throw more sinkers.
You talked to Bryce about it at all?
Yeah, a little bit, but our arm angles, arm slide's a little bit different. But he's a great guy to, he's got all the cues and this and that. But yeah, he's a great guy to talk to about it.
You were a little frustrated after the last outing when you were pulled. What did that motivate you more also this week?
Absolutely. Like I said, I hate letting that bullpen down, because I've been down there. I've been through it. It kind of sucks when a starter can't get through 5 innings. I do my dangest every time I go out there to go 5, 6, 7 innings, because I know how it feels to, have a starter go 4 innings, 4.2 innings. It sucks, and I do my best every single time to take a load off of their shoulders.
When we were talking to Alex yesterday, Chad asked just about him feeling confident in your guys going forward and stuff like that. Just to have the confidence from obviously the guy running the show to know that you guys are the guys that are going to lead you to the playoffs and stuff like that. What does that mean to you guys as a whole?
Absolutely. I feel like he could have went out there and got anybody. He stuck with the guys. We got one new guy in the rotation, and he stuck with the guys that he had. It kind of fires you up a little bit. When somebody trusts in you, it's a whole lot easier to go out there every 5, 6 days and do your best compared to going out there when somebody doesn't believe in you. That means a lot, and I feel like the guys in the room, we can do some damage, and I feel like we have. So look forward to the rest of the season.
Any more? Thanks, Grant.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.